Okay, so we continue with connection between the Geffen, the vine, and the Trinity. If we talk about the anav, the grapes,
Grape.
anav. Anav has the acronym of Akudib, Nikudib, Brudi. Alright, so this is one of the secrets of the Trinity, this three words that have to do with the beginning of the creation, that the Creator, the first Creator,
not the first creator, you want to say.
המאציל הראשון. The first, מאציל, it means he take life from himself, out of himself.
First stage of the creation.
Yeah, of עולם האצילות. Before he become עולם האצילות of תיקון, of rectification, because before he become the holy rectifies עולם האצילות, there was a free state of light, free world. In עולם העקודים, all the 10 ספירות was עקוד, it means they was all tied together. They were all tied together. We're talking about the ship of Yaakov when he walked with Lavan. So the word ship that was akudim. It means that they have a ketem, how you say, the legs and there was white, but the end and the legs have black.
Okay.
It means it seems like all the 2 hands and 2 legs are tied together.
Okay.
This is called akudim. It means all the 10 spheres are all tied together.
Okay.
It means really it's all one vessel. There are 10 lights, but they are all tied to one vessel. This is the first stage of creation.
And this part of the Atzilut at the first stage.
The first stage of Atzilut. Okay. After the second stage called Nikudim. Nikudim, it means point. It's like the ships that have point, you know, a dark point, brown point all over. It means here, it was already 10 vessels in this world. But the vessel was small and the light was very big. And in this place happened what we call the breaking of the vessel. Shvirat HaKelim. In this place. This is what you call, this is Olam HaTohu. What we call, all this is Olam HaTohu before rectification. Okay, so here it is tohu that is, it was not here a breaking of the vessel because it was all together. But so it's a stable tohu. Stable tohu. Stable chaos. Stable. Okay, it's a very big light, but it's stable. It's not breaking apart. Here, you can say that here it's like a 3 years old kids. There are no vessel. It means all what he can talk, he can say is father, Abba, Papi. It's all what it's all his the expression he have about the existence of everything is father. Alright, so it's this
is basically the soul, the creation of the soul of the creation.
Of everything, of course. Now here it's like
you can call it
the
first man. You can call it the first man, right?
No, it's not. I don't talk here.
No. But the soul, the vessel.
Here it's Olam HaNikudim. It's like a 17 years old boy. Now, how you say now? teenager, 17 years old, this like Yosef, this like Jesus, this like Esav. Here is all the problem of breaking of the vessel. It's mean all kind of mashberim. How you say mashber? Crisis with the brother, especially with the brother. Here the crisis is the problem is with the father. If it is a problem, here is a problem with the father. Here is a problem with the brother.
Here is already after Shvirat HaKelim?
Here is the Shvirat HaKelim. Here is a problem.
Here it's actually happening.
Here it's happened. This related to the God of Abraham, the God of Yitzchak, and the God of Yaakov.
One and the same God.
Of course, when I say the name Elokei,
three aspects of God.
Elokei, the name Elokim, always is personal way of achieve the God that is one. Is my God, your God, the way that I grasp, understand, guide in my vessel, in my personality is mine, is different of the way you achieve godliness. So this is called Elokim, it's why it's many, Elokim. It's not one. It's like there are many Elokim.
70 faces to God.
Elokai, Elokecha, your God, my God. Yudke Vavke, it's always Yudke Vavke. It's never changed. אני הוויה לא שניתי. Me, Yudke Vavke, I didn't change.
It's just our perception.
But when we talk about godliness in vessel, everybody will have a different revelation.
Perception of
so when we talk about faith, just faith, this is a place. Abraham represents the faith. Faith. God of Yitzchak equal donkey. When we talk about donkey, I talk all the time about donkey, we talk about the God of Yitzchak. Chamor equals the God of Yitzchak. Here is the God of Yaakov. This, after the breaking of the vessel, this will become the word Olam HaAtzilut, the word of rectification of Atzilut. And this is like a 80 years old man. Now, what he care about? About the children. He care about the brother, he care about the father. Everybody have different tasbih. Different problem in life. Why my father slaughtered me? Why my brother sold me? Why my children mardubi? How you say mardubi? Limrod. Limrod, mered. Revolt against me. Why is the problem of the father? Why my children revolt against me? Mardubi is the same letter of brudim. Okay? So,
so each one has its own complex, that's what you said.
This is like, in the grapes, you have...
Grapes.
You have the grain, the chartzan.
The seeds.
The seed, we call it chartzan. We have the flesh of the grapes, with what we make the wine. The basar of the grape, and then we have the klipa.
It's like the meat. Basar
is meat. And then we have the...
It's called also the pulp.
Okay.
Of the fruit. It's pulp.
Okay. And then we have the skin around. The klipa. We call it zag. Okay? Zag It's the way we call the klipa, the shell that surrounds the anav, the grape.
Mm-hmm.
It's called zag. Zag came from the word zug, couples. Couple. Alright, so in Olam HaAtzilut, all the idea of the rectification of Olam HaAtzilut that we are all marriage, we are all in couple. It's one balance with another one.
Duality.
One gains the other one in balance.
So
this is Olam
the stage
HaTikun.
of the duality,
Okay.
Fixing the duality.
Okay, so the rectification starts with the 8 king of Edom. Edom is belong to here. But the 8 kings start the rectification that have to do with, and is married. Rectification have to do with this word. It means here is big vessel, it's a lot of vessel and less light. Here is a small vessel and big light. It's why it's too much light. Too much light can be dangerous. Too much wine. Alright, so here you have to put a dressing, a shell that, it's like the shell on the skin that if we don't have the shell, our color will be red, of blood. What is Adam? It means, came from the word Adom. Alright, so we have to drink a little bit milk too. Not too much red can be dangerous. Too much red, it means Brudim, it's from the word varod. What is pink? Pink, it's all right. Not too much red. Too much red, it's if you drink too much wine and you become red, it might be no good anymore.
I see Yaakov. Yaakov is like the middle line. Abraham is right.
No, but here we talk
It's
about
like
one under the other.
Yeah,
it's
but
not yet, in Olam HaAtzilut, there will be 3 lines.
Yeah.
Now I talk about something
Shtash
general.
is the creation.
The Trinity can be anywhere. And when we talk about the concept of the woman contains the Trinity in herself. Because the woman, she have a baby, and the baby came from the father. It's all part of her, the existence of the baby inside of her. And the baby is a son and is a father away. It came from the father, from the seed of the father. Okay, so when we talk about concept of the woman, like the woman in Mashiach, we say that is 1, 2 generation, is 3 generation, correspond to the 3 word. Nefesh, Ruach, Neshama, the Neran of the soul. That related to the Olam HaAsiya, Olam HaYetzirah, Olam HaBriah. Again, we have the Trinity with the concept what we call the woman of Mashiach. Okay, so it's why we find all the element in the woman, because the woman, she's in the middle. Bina, it came from the word ben. Ben with a yud, it's like between. She's between. Relatively, Bina is ben Yudke. Yudke is the father, so she's the son of the father. It's all relative. The woman of the father can be the son of the father as well. It's all relative. Okay, so Chatzan plus Zag, Chatzan is 348, Zag is 10. Together is Mashiach. Okay, so Mashiach is the connection between, you can call this the father and the son. And the wine came from the mother. Okay? This is like, let's say that God wants to create the world. Let's say that you want to establish a new organization. So first of all, you have just a point of idea of what you want to do. And this point contains all the light.
The plan.
It's a plan as a point, and it's a lot of energy, motivation in this point.
Potential,
but it's all
concentrated.
It's not yet used as energy.
Not yet manifested.
Here it's already become energy, a real energy of
manifested.
And here is the realization of all the data in the plan. All right, so now if I will look in this structure, we can say that Mashiach ben Yosef, from the beginning, he was in Olam HaNikudim. After the sacrifice, he go up to the Father. He lost the clothing. He become Olam HaNikudim. And this is the place where standing right now Christianity. 3 years old baby. So this is Olam HaNikudim. It's fantastic light, no vessel. And this is like Jesus going up from the level of, to be saved from the breaking of the vessel. God asked Abraham to sacrifice Yitzchak. La'akod, it means to tie him to his word, to take Yitzchak to the word of Abraham. This is what it is written in Kabbalah. So the first Akedah was the Akedah of Yitzchak.
The first sacrifice.
The first sacrifice, it was sacrifice of Yitzchak. The second sacrifice, it was the sacrifice of Jesus. It's why 2 times Akedah equal Mashiach. Akedah equal Mashiach.
Why he had to do it twice?
In the moment, it is a danger of breaking down in the breaking of the vessel. To save Yitzchak of falling down with Esav, to save him from this falling down, it means death in this world. It means death. It means even I born again, I have lost of memory what was before. It means all the vessel was broken. All right, this is the breaking of the vessel. So God don't want that this will happen to Yitzchak. So it is the act of the Akedah to bring him to a higher state of existence. But still...
You mean if he wouldn't have done that, there was the risk of having the vessels go down and no way to retrieve them, put them back together?
In the moment you fell down, it's very difficult to put them together. This have to grow out...
This is what Messiah is
doing. With 2,000 years of science. Science is something that you experience as you go from the earth. You don't know nothing, you don't remember nothing, you don't have the all true, and you just experience and look
in the darkness.
In darkness, sparks of true and start to put them together. Okay, it's like what I'm doing with Gimatiot. Mm-hmm. Okay. I belong to Olam HaNikudim after breaking the vessel by myself. Okay, I am like Esav. I represent Esav. Okay, so what we have is just fact in this world, like science facts, like Gimatiot. You have all kind of fact about the Torah.
It's a big puzzle.
It's a puzzle. Now you have to put everything together to restore your soul again. All right. So this is the work of everybody that learning Torah is doing.
Reconnecting everything.
All the learning of the Torah is
to
put all the pieces together to
get more and more of the big picture.
Exactly. More and more the big picture to see all the truth. All right. So. Olam HaBrudim, what is the shell of the represent the Judaism. We say that we have the Akudim. This is Mashiach ben Yosef. After we have Olam HaNikudim, this is the donkey, this is a priest Mashiach. After you have Olam Abrudi, what is Mashiach ben David? Okay, so this is Christianity, this is Judaism, and this is snake that came from the breaking of the vessel, that if he repent, if he really repent, and he learn Torah, he's supposed to make connection between father and mother.
So, as a symbol, what is the snake Messiah?
This is a snake Messiah.
It's like a desire,
A snake,
a thought.
A snake is a knowledge. Have to do with the knowledge. Knowledge is connection. Tree of knowledge, good and evil.
Evil.
Is called the Etz Hadat, the tree of knowledge. In knowledge in Hebrew it means connection. It is a good connection and it is a bad connection. If I'm doing a bad connection, we cause damage to reality.
So
we cause pain.
You need discernment.
The
good and evil.
first snake make separation between men and women. But our sages said this pity that we lost the shamash. Shamash is somebody that works in the garden. Shamash is meshamesh. He help you to do the work, to give water to the plant. Okay, so the snake is supposed to make the connection between father and mother, it means between heaven and earth, etc. It's supposed to make
the right connection.
A good connection. A connection for interest, it's a bad connection.
Has to be
a connection for just to get my pleasure, it's a bad connection. It's a connection that I make for
altruistic, for others.
For others, it's a good connection. The connection of just make my ego big, it's a bad connection, of course. Right, so to restore the breaking of the vessel, it means to build something that it will be intermediate between this light and this vessel. Here is too much vessel, here is too much light and too little vessel. Is no way they can make a connection together.